So this case between Senator Akpabio and Senator Natasha, this legal battle for Senate power, is not ending anytime soon. Oh, it's not ending anytime soon. Let's dive into the story. Hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel, your go-to for Nigerian politics and a little bit of legal drama. Today I'm diving into a high-stakes legal battle shaking the Senate, where Senate President Godswill Akpabio has filed a major appeal against a court ruling that voided suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Is this a defense of legislative autonomy or an overreach of power? Let's break it down as it should be. So you all know the background of what has been happening, but if you don't know, let me quickly give you a quick run. So the drama began when the Nigerian Senate suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, the outspoken senator representing Kogi Central, for 6 months over statements she made that allegedly brought the Senate to just report. Yeah, Senator Natasha didn't remain silent, okay? Akpoti-Uduaghan challenged the suspension in court, and on the 4th of July 2025, Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja, ruled in Senator Natasha Akpoti's favor. Yes, Mbeke said we should not be happy. The judge declared the suspension a violation of her constitutional rights, especially the right of her constituents to be represented. But here is where it gets tricky. The judge didn't actually order the Senate to immediately reinstate her. Instead, she issued what is legally called an obiter dictum, a suggestion, not a mandate. That was what actually happened. And Mbeke feeling funky said we should not be happy. So the Senate has now replied, okay, and you asked me, what was the Senate's reaction? Was it swift? Was it firm? They argued the court did not issue a direct order requiring reinstatement of Senator Natasha. So in their view, Akpoti-Uduaghan's suspension still stands and no break will remove it. That's what they are saying. So the Senate spokesperson, Yemi Adaramodu, emphasized that the National Assembly has the power under Section 60 of the Nigerian Constitution to regulate its own affairs, including disciplining its members. Guys, what do you think in regards to that? Their legal team also claimed they were never officially served with a court order and therefore wouldn't act until all processes were exhausted. Were they not in court? Were their lawyers not in court? Anyway, Senator Akpabio has actually sent a cross appeal. Yeah, so Akpabio's legal team, they are now relying heavily on the Legislative House's Powers and Privileges Act, specifically Section 21, which shields the internal workings of the legislature from judicial interference unless there's a clear violation of the law. So why did Akpabio go to court with Senator Natasha if he doesn't want to? They argued that the judiciary overstepped by evaluating a disciplinary matter that was still under Senate review. In essence, they are saying, let us manage our house. Don't let the court micromanage parliamentary discipline. Guys, did you hear that? Leave your thought in the comment section. But Senator Natasha and her team contend that no arm of government is above the law, especially when the rights of the citizen, like political representation, are on the line. She is there for the people of Kogi, not for herself. Abi? Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has actually dismissed the appeal filed by President Godswill Akpabio, and she's been seeking to overturn a federal high court ruling that ordered her reinstatement to the Senate. So that was why I said Senator Natasha she's not mellowing. Akpabio, through his legal team, approached the Court of Appeal in Abuja to challenge the July 4 judgment delivered by Justice Binta Nyako, which nullified Akpoti-Uduaghan's 6-month suspension from the Red Chamber and declared it excessive and without legal basis. So judge say the suspension was illegal, but Akpabio is saying no. The appeal, filed on the July 14 and marked CAA 2025, arose from a suit number which I'm going to put on the screen here, instituted by the embattled Kogi Central lawmaker to challenge a suspension. This drama is going to be long. Akpabio is urging the appellate court to set aside the judgment, arguing in an 11-ground appeal that the trial court heard in assuming jurisdiction over what it described as the internal affairs of the National Assembly, matters which it contends as beyond judicial interference under Section 251 of the 1999 Constitution. I beg, write that Constitution in the comment section for me, because I'm not about to go and be Googling. So, what are the implications and what's next in this legal battle between these two senators? This isn't just about one senator, okay? It's about who really holds the line of authority between Nigeria's arm of government. If Akpabio wins the appeal, it could strengthen parliamentary immunity, Abi, making it harder for courts to reverse legislative punishments. But then, law, who has the right to refuse law? If Senator Natasha prevails, it might mean stronger judicial oversight of lawmakers. I don't know, but particularly when their actions could exclude millions. Guys, what do you think? The next step, the Court of Appeal will hear both the original judgment and the cross appeal by Akpabio. Whatever the outcome, this legal drama could very well end up at the Supreme Court, where precedent-setting rulings are going to be made. Guys, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Like I said, this matter is going to be very, very long. It's going to be a long thing. So, what do you think? Should the courts have the power to reinstate suspended lawmakers, or should the Senate's autonomy be protected at all costs? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because I'm just using brain. By the way, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more political and legal deep dives. I'm Wemimo, the only that mom of 5, where on this channel I decode sometimes power, law, and a little bit of politics. I'm not a lawyer, but with the help of Google, I'm trying. Anyway guys, I'll see you in another video. Alright, bye for now.